watch me go. Just watch me dance.
Welcome, guys, again back to the part. I'm going to have to call this part 2. We have had technical difficulties with the system. It is down to the PlayStation. I'm not too sure. Well, I was going to say the PlayStation. It wasn't not my PlayStation. When I left when I went onto the normal system, everything was working fine. The controls were working fine. It was actually the game itself. Once I got into the pause menu, I couldn't get back out again. So let's have a look. Let's catch up where we left off. So I do apologise, guys. I had to start this all over again. So Vettel is in the lead. He's got 7.3 second gap to Tom Will. Tom Will, who is quite close to Tom GoPro. We've got Jack in 4th. Lil Beaver in 5th. Doing brilliant. Good to see Little Beaver up there. He's got 13 seconds ahead, and he's got these drivers behind him. I think this might be down to the fact that there has been a safety car. So strap-on is out. So some of these drivers have jumped in for fresh tyres or intermediate, and Rapid is getting impatient with Lil Beaver, and Lil Beaver is still on those full wets. This is what. It's tough. It's the toughest circuit to pass, and Rapid is struggling to get that working. So Vettel has pitted, and as you can see, he's burning up those. There's not much Little Beaver can do here. The circuit is really tough. Rapid's put himself into those positions. They get a little knock, and he's backing up before it turns into a serious instance. Now this is the opportune point here. This could result in an overtake very soon in the tunnel. Side by side. Ooh, little bit rough there by Lil Beaver. Razor overcut that corner there. So I am watching this carefully because I'm going to jump on board with Rapid, because as I'm saying, Rapid is the quicker driver, but this is a really tough circuit to pass. Now Lil Beaver he's made a mistake there. As you can see it's happening. See Razor's look at that. He's sliding. He's not got quite much on it. Maybe he's just got to find the right time to make the move. It's really tough for these guys. So Lee's got to pick up a time penalty. I'm not too sure how many places on a lap they can actually invalidate. Oh, here we go, side by side. It's side by side. Lil Beaver's got to give space then. He should have gave space going into that corner, and Rapids backed off because he did not want to crash. But right in front, like, the question now is, if Rapid gets past gets past Lil Beaver soon, does he have the ability to? Oh, there we go, right across. That's open, and there we go, and that's Rapid Rapid has got past Little Beaver, and now Little Beaver has got Jack to try and and Jack, I don't think Jack has the same level of patience as Rapid does. So Jack's going to stick his nose in and then cry about it later. It always seems to be with Jack, and what Jack's got, he's got friend Ian right behind him. So Ian, smart move, hold back a little bit and let the accident happen. And look at that, Little Beaver just sliding all over the place. Has he lost that plate there? No, he hasn't. So now Ian is looking for the pass. And Ian finds the easiest place to make the pass, whether Little Beaver opened the door and let him through, or just what? Jack will be fuming. Ali Lee's made the pass into Masonette, and it looks like Little Beaver's had a bit of an off, because Jay Hartnell now up into P8. Now all these drivers have got penalties, and Little Beaver has spun. And what that's done is made Halsey panic a little. So, Vista 111.3. Has he had a few incidents, Vista? Tongo Pro with the fastest time of 124.1. It doesn't sound great, does it? But this is a wet race, and with some of these drivers being on intermediates, if the circuit is drying up a little, then we could be expecting another transition down the line. But I do think it's still rather wet. Say la vie, boys. Say la vie. And Lil Beaver is battling with Razor down at P10. And Doran must have cut the chicane, just could not brake in time. And he's picked up a 5-second penalty. As we go, so let's go down. So we got Vettel, who is started first. Went up and down, and now he's holding first out. Tongo Pro up 2 places into P2. Tyre Joe Roll down 1 into P3. Rapid up 1. Jack up 1. Ian up 1. Ali up 3. Our biggest climb at the moment is Jay Hartnell, who's had a fantastic race at the moment with 8 places gained. Halsey up 5 places. Very nicely done. Razor's down 1, but I can't. I can't blame it. It's a really tough circuit. One mistake and you can lose a big chunk of time. Savata down 3. Wash Benjamin down 1. Lil Beaver down 1. Doran and Vista up 1. It is a tough circuit, and not a lot of people could do really. And look at that. Vettel side, a time penalty there for Lil Beaver. Where's Lil Beaver? Is that the chicane? So there's Vista going into the pit. So from 17 drivers starting, we are left with 15, which, to be honest, at this stage of the race, I think it's quite amicable that we've got 15 drivers remaining. We have not lost as many as before. So, here we go. what's going on here. It is Vettel looking to overtake this. Dolvan's crashed out. Or did he return the pits? Put my head down for 2 seconds. The only person that can really judge on where we are with him is Vista. So it's a retirement in the pits. So there we have it. 14 drivers remaining. Monaco is a circuit. It gets really, really tough to commentate on. We've had one moment of madness roll around. Lil Beaver's a little venture up into top places. So what have we got going on? We've not got a lot going on. I think our closest battle would be between Joe Royal and Tom GoPro. As you can see there, that Joe Royal is closing the gap down slowly. Whether this is going to result in a hit strategy attempt. So, Joe Royal has a 0.8 deficit to Tom GoPro, but he's got 13.9 seconds to Rapid. Now, Rapid is basically he's maintaining that 3.9 second gap. Really, it's slowly climbing actually right now, and it's difficult to understand the sheer difficulty of this circuit. One mistake and you'll lose chunks of time. Now, looking at the sector one, he's Rapid's been quite consistent on that sector. And there's a safety car. As Little Beaver has died. Where did he die? Where did Little Beaver die? Where did he die? Where was it Little Beaver died? Ipsy. So right by the swimming pool section, that is where Lil Beaver died. Right, so pit. So here's our issue zone, guys. Right. If you did a long stint on the full wets, you would be sitting pretty right now. Because if you do a full stint, it's roughly 20 laps. You'd be sitting pretty right now because these guys are still going to have to pit again. They're going to suffer getting the 24 laps that they need to get out of these intermediates. So they are going to have to pit again. So the safety car is out. I do wonder how many people crash into the safety car when the safety car comes out at Monaco. Because it sits at Beau Rivage. So what we got? So we got intermediate, 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 intermediate. Ooh! Hit the wall there, Lily. Intermediate, 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 intermediate. And here is the issue we've got. So now the game doesn't implement this, but Vista is in a very sorry place. Imagine Ghosting was off. How much of a difficult situation Vista could put all the other drivers in right now. So we've got Vista and Ross Benjamin. So Vista's been lapped twice. Ross Benjamin's been lapped once. So Ross Benjamin is he ghosted for? I don't think he's ghosted. So Tom has got to get past two lapped drivers. Well, to be fair, he hasn't lapped Ross Benjamin yet. Sorry guys, I am yawning, I do apologise. This could possibly be the last lap for... Oh, look at that. Look at the mountains in the background. Just kind of like observing the scenery, guys, now. I do apologise. We are, I'll be honest, we're missing a few drivers here that would would have been loved to see how they would have handled this. Like Scarenzi, how would he handled this? It's a tough circuit, but I reckon he would have handled that quite well. So what's Ross Benjamin done? Why has he gone so far back? Safety car isn't in this lap. See, if you see this, Tom GoPro knows because Vista is... Right, here we go, here we go. The brutality of that is that it was just absolutely bonkers how that got how he did that. Vettel absolutely absolutely nailed it And it was just unfortunate that Vista was in between driver 1 and driver 2. And there we go, we've got West Benjamin now, who's really has the ability now to try and get through these drivers, because he's not far behind him is West Benjamin, not West Benjamin, Halsey, and Halsey could overlap him. And Halsey is the driver next in front of him. So, look at that. Vista getting past left, right and centre. So Wolverhampton with the fastest lap of a 120, oh no, Tom Gopro with 121.2 takes the fastest lap. So it was set by Vettel, and Tom Gopro has taken it back. And it's 1.6 seconds. It's different. Now whether these tires are going to last all the way to the end of the race, I don't think so. I think they're going to really struggle when it gets to the later stages. And look at the way the race progressed from how it started to now. It seems to be getting lighter and lighter. Are we looking at getting a dry moment later on? Could this transition into a dry race at the later stages? It's not going to make much of a difference really when it comes down to position, but it will if the tyre, if the pit strategies are different. So when do you go into the pit? So we're waiting for it to get to the point where it says, oh yeah, it's the race stopped, it's drying out. How many laps will it take to get that dry patch? So Tom GoPro now right underneath the gearbox with a 121.0 has closed the gap down so much. He's now looking at the next opportunity. This win could seriously seal the championship, because we've got one more race after this, guys, and that's the end of the championship. And then I've got to do the hard work and find out who my driver of the season is. And I'll be honest, I have got a few names in here that I could have on the tongue. But obviously Tom GoPro is one of the driver that is quite close. It does make the odd track limits mistake on every track, and that's where that's where the doors are open for other drivers basically to challenge him, because they're able to pick up an extra 5 points by keeping it clean. Joe Royal, another driver who is showing his capability. He hasn't been with us long, so he's not up there with all the other drivers, but he's still a contender because he just keeps going, he keeps battling. Rapid, another quick driver, another staple point. He is someone, a driver that we all like to look at and compare people to, only because he races consistently with this league. He's been at every race. He's always competing for those podium places and the wins. Jack has the ability, needs to work on his attitude, and might need to just get lead. But the guy is a good driver. He does spit his dummy out sometimes in a volatile way, but his heart's in the right place. As for his driving, he's always looking to better himself. He's always looking to be better than the next driver in front of him. And where else to be right now? I'm right behind Rapid, looking to beat him. And I don't think that gap does not look like 1.4 seconds at all. It is just 1 second. This driver, he is exempt from the commentator's driver this season, but I'm actually going to do something else, guys. So you're going to hear it here first. So I said there could be more than one prize, and I am still considering it. And Jack Pitt takes the fastest lap time of a 1:20.9, which is very nice indeed. And this track looks like it is starting to dry out more and more. So, are we going to see a dry race soon? It's still raining, so intermediates are good. And Leah Lee, a good driver, always looking to battle. Can get a podium if the car just hooked up and he was more consistent on the race. Jay Hartnell. I don't talk about him a lot, but this race he's been fantastic. Not a lot to watch on the race, but his consistency and his cleanliness. Yes, he's got a time penalty, but that will be from the chicane. But when I say cleanliness, the fact that he doesn't crash into people, he battles side by side very nicely, keeps himself to himself, and he's worked hard. Up 8 places, deserves the driver of the day at the moment. Savazza, consistently battling, consistently going for the improvements. Want to see more from it, and same as Razor. Razor's the same as Savazza in my eyes. Halsey, another driver that should be doing better than what he is. So this is where the track has dried enough to get the DRS available, and Vettel has picked up the fastest lap of a 1:20.6. Can we see a sub 1:20? Are we going to see anybody jumping in the pits? Ali Lee's jumping in the pits. Ali Lee's retired from the session. Why is he retired? Jay Hartnell with mediums. Razor. What's Razor going? Razor's got mediums. So these guys are going. So this is interesting. This is my. Oh. Game lag, guys. Game lag. I'm sure it was game lag. Sorry. So here we go. All right. Where are they? Where's that? Jay Hartnell and Razor. These two drivers have gone into the pit and stuck a set of mediums on. Now, leaders are going in. No, not all the leaders. Oh. Oh, wing replacing for Vettel. Gives over that place to Tom GoPro. Whether this is so, this is going to be interesting now. This is the most interesting part of the race, guys. The tyre strategies. So it's transitioning from wet to dry enough for DRS, which means it should be dry enough for dry tyres. Now, question here is this: do you pit now and go into for the mediums, or do you hold on a little bit longer and get yourself up to lap 27, end of lap 27, get yourself on a set of softs, because the soft tire will do 12 laps. It will. And there is still a little bit of rain out there. He's gone in. Rapper's got in. Jack's got in. Togo Pro, he's looking at, right now, right in front of him is Ross Benjamin. Ross Benjamin is going in the pits. Togo Pro with a 119.666 is our fastest lap so far. That's mediums. That's mediums. No one's gone for softs. So. Right. Now, the only reason why Vettel has lost out is due to the wing change that he needs to put in. So he's looking at that. He's really figured out. Razor at 118.5. He's bumping into Rapid, trying to get him He's got to be careful. War Vettel, he's pushing too hard. He's been a bit over aggressive. Very, very aggressive air drive from War Vettel. Tom GoPro with 115.4. And then War Vettel got 115.9. So the gap to Tom is still growing after that lap. But I'm just going to sit on board of Vettel right now. I'm just kind of observing his driving attitude, let's call it, as it seems to be hyper aggressive. Yeah, really, really vicious braking hard. It's hyper aggressive. Is it too aggressive? Well, he's not making mistakes. Apart from like bumping into the back of Rapid a few times at the Grand Hotel hairpin, there hasn't been any other significant problems. So GoPro brought that down again to a 112.9. Let's. Joe Royal brings it 112.5. That's 112.7 for War Vettel, which means he's not catching up with Joe Royal after that lap. Rapid's dropped off a little, but he could, if Rapid does push himself, try and stay in with War Vettel, he might be able to get past Joe Royal on penalties, because we've got lap 28, which means effectively 27 laps complete, 12 laps remaining. Be interesting. 12 cars left. One of them being this, the other being Ross Benjamin, which I think he's unlapped himself. He must have done. Must have unlapped himself with well, no, he hasn't unlapped himself. He's just gained so much time after the safety car. Tom GoPro. Oh, it's a 111.2. So we're getting down to these times of qualifying times. So these drivers are pushing and pushing. So be interesting to see how that continues. So here we go. Where's the interesting story? It might be Ian on Jack. So what I've noticed is that Jack has been really good in the wet compared to Ian. But Ian, for some reason, has found his calling with a circuit. Like, if you look at every driver above Ian at the moment, all the drivers that you expect to see him above there, but miles away. He's right behind Jack. And Jack is our top 6 driver, guaranteed, all day long, every day. That's, I would say that when it comes down to this league. Ian has no right to be there. He hasn't. And it's fair enough, he's doing a fantastic job right now. He's right there, he's looking for that mistake, and Jack does make mistakes. Is he going to force Jack into a penalty? Is he going to find a place to pass? Or is he just going to allow Jack to screw himself over? Which Jack has a tendency to do that from time to time. He was a little bit slower this lap round, but look at this! Look at the drive that Marshall gets coming out some of these corners compared to Jack. And Jack seems to be quite strong through sector 3, but Ian's got him everywhere else. If Ian can hook up sector 3 the way Jack does, and Savata's gone. Savata's crashed out. He's crashed out the Nouvelle Chicane. That does mean that we're going to have 11 drivers remaining to finish this race, and we've only got 9 laps left to go. I'm not looking anywhere else. There's nowhere else to look. This is the battle on our screens. It is Jack versus Ian. It is virgin versus celibacy. Oh, sorry, virginity versus celibacy. These guys are not getting enough at home. They're going to have to try and get some action on the track. And here we are, guys. This is what we've got. Absolutely fantastic. We're hoping for some really close battles. We're hoping for Ian to find a place to pass. This could be like what we was watching Rapid versus Lil Beaver, where Rapid just could not get the pass done. This is slightly different because Jack has got a bit of skill. I'm joking. Because I'm worse than Lil Beaver, honestly. But just DRS. Here we go. Come on, Ian. Get right back into that gearbox. So up into Masonette, heading around Masonette, into Casinos. This is the view that we're going to have to be watching. We're watching what Ian is going to be doing. So you can see the two different lines that these both drivers take, and it seems that it makes no real difference in the game, but in real life, Marshall will be heading over the barrier at the top of Mirabal Hot. Mirabal Hot, sorry, because you don't pronounce the H. Or Ort. It just means higher, height, and bass meaning low. Very similar where the word basement comes from, because it's low. Right, that was a little bit of a glitch there, so we'll ignore that because I closed my eyes. It made me look like feel like I was a redneck. So Ian seems a bit closer this time, but Jack's just got a better exit out of the corner. Here we go. We are now got. Right, so it's 11 drivers remaining, and we've got 7 laps left. Are we going to lose any more drivers? Are we only going to go down to 10? He is trying hard. He is really trying hard. Here we go, guys. Joe Royal on Tongo Pro. This is interesting. So, Joe Royal has really put in some stints to get himself in this position where he could try and make a move on Joe Royal. It's the two McLarens are hunting down their closest rival, really, on track. Look at that. See the nose of Joe Royal looking for that pass. He needs to make the pass and make the 3 seconds count. He looked for the inside of the hairpin, and you don't do that. You're really not on this circuit. And then you got Wolvertal, who is 5 seconds behind. But it doesn't look like he's 5 seconds behind. So coming into the Nouvelle Chicane, and look at that, right under his gearbox. Sniffing fumes, Joe Royal, probably getting high. And the gap's opening up a bit there through Pacine. Oh, a little bit of an incident, a little bit of a slide there. I think Joe will have to like quickly pause that to check what's going on. So now, let's see what Ian can do. Can Ian close this gap and look for that moment to make magic happen? Because time's ticking away. We're at the end of lap. Well, we're on lap 35, so we've got 5 laps remaining. 5 laps for these for Ian and Joe Royal to make those moves. Can Ian do it? Oh yeah, he can. Can Joe Royal do it? Yes, of course he can. But it's just a matter of finding the right place, right moment. Joe Royal's dropped off a little bit, but he's got a better exit there. And Razor has got past Halsey. I think Halsey's got past Razor. I think Razor is disconnected. So Halsey's up into P7. Very nice indeed. So Jay Hartnell's dropped down a bit. But he can just drive right through Razor right now and get himself into P8 and start chasing Halsey. So, Tom GoPro, Joe Royal, battle out. This is like Senna and Mansell battle, isn't it? Like when Mansell should have won that race and Senna just parked the car in the right place at the right time on every single corner and straight. It's like cars are following a line. It's like being a train. There's nowhere to really pass, and when you've been able to make a pass, you've compromised yourself so much that you've lost the gap to, well, you lost the pace to catch up with the guy in front. So it's ridiculous, and Joe Royal is really screwing himself over with these late shifts. Get these shifts point on. Get yourself up there, because you need to push hard and get this in. He's lost in what is 1 second gone. So can he close it back up? He can. He's got the ability to. He's got past Jack. Wow, I didn't know, I'll be honest, I did not think it was going to happen. Really, I thought Jack was going to hold him off. Somewhere, Jack's messed up. Has Jack got damage? No, he hasn't got damage, so he hasn't really knocked into a wall or anything, but it's a big thing. So, Jay Hartnell has got past Halsey. This is absolutely brilliant. So, the biggest battle I wanted to watch, and then nothing happened, because I was too focused on watching the winner, who's going to take P1. So, I do apologise, Ian. I missed your overtake on Jack. I would love to see your view on it. So, but Ian, make sure you got tissues there ready, mate, because you're gonna need to wipe that nosebleed. Because you're so far up there, mate. You are likely to get nosebleeds. And we're coming into the final 2 laps. The final 2 laps. Has Tom got it in him to hold off Joe Royal? It is the toughest circuit to make the overtake on, but it's not impossible. Ian has showed it. Jay Hartnell showed it. Ross Benjamin showed it. These drivers have showed that overtakes can happen on this circuit. Other drivers that showed it, like Rapid showed it. He Rapid passed the most unpredictable driver on the circuit. So you've got to take the best out of what people have done. So Joe Royal really has one last opportunity, which is to start finish straight right after here, because you can't pass anywhere else without having to stick your nose in somewhere that you really want to not stick your nose in. A little tap on the wall there does hamper your options really, because it does bring you knocks you down a little bit. You lose a tenth of a second, and there we go. Tom GoPro, he's in P1. He's going to stay in P1 because I do not see him making a mistake now. So here we go. Tom P1, Joel P2, Volvatel P3, Rapid P4, Ian a well-deserved P5. Shocking that he's up there, but this could be his circuit. Ian Marshall in top 5. Shock horror, guys. Jack in P6, and it just seems Jack's lost the pace. I know Jack has actually jumped in the pits through a set of softs on. He's going for fastest lap. If he goes for fastest lap, he equals the points that and gets. If he gets the fastest lap, it'll equal the points. So here we go. Jack, does Jack get fastest lap? Let's have a look, because I don't think Joe Royal's going to get the pass done too. So here we go, hammering through up through sector 1 into Masonette. I'd love the view in Masonette. I would love to see that view. Round Casino Square, heading down into Mirabal. So he's reduced his lap time by half a second. So Tom GoPro, then Volvettel, then Joe Royal. Rapid will be in P4. Here we go. What's overtaking? Let's see whether he's got it in him to get harsh braking there, but really good chicane. If you look at that time, he's really brought that time down to Ian Marshall. He improved himself by 1.5 seconds in sector 2. Can he carry that on? Can he bring it in to get the fastest lap? Let's see. Let's see what he can do. He's only got one corner left to go, and Anthony knows. And Anthony knows what? Knows nothing, guys. And that is a 1:11.6. Is it the fastest lap though? It's not. Joe Royal with 1:11.2 is the fastest lap, but that is close. That is the second fastest lap. So waiting for Halsey. Halsey's finished, and we'll go through the final standings now. Jay Hartnell driver there. Yes, driver of the day indeed. But special mentions to Rapid and Ian, because making a pass on the circuit doesn't matter whether they're fast or slow, it's just tough. So here we go. Tom GoPro taking the top spot, an absolutely well deserved P1. P2 goes to Wolvertel, P3 Joy Royal, P4 Rapid, and P5 from Ian Marshall, P6 for Jack, P7 for a well-deserved position in there. Absolutely fantastic effort from Jay Hartnell. How's he there in P8? Razor P9. Wells Spencer in P10, a very good race from Wells Spencer, considering that he was dropping, he carried on and kept going, not dropping off. Absolutely well-deserved finish. Yeah, he was a lap down, but he never gave up. Vista carried on with P11, and our DNFers are Savata, Alili, Lil Beaver, Doran, Strap-on, and James. So that is the end of the Monaco race. Now, we may have drivers jumping in a moment. I will give it a bit of time for that. So, as the time counts down, our fastest lap is Joe Royal with a 1:11.2. Absolutely fantastic. So, was this race worth it? I don't know. I really don't know how to say that. It was a difficult circuit. It always is and always will be. the circuit itself has had many people thinking, do we continue racing there in the real life F1 or not? That's the thing. What this does to the league is this. Right, so. So, with James retiring, Jack's put himself in a position where he is contendering for P2 now. Tom GoPro has won the Drivers' Championship. So we've got Jack in here. And we'll speak with Jack in a moment. With Spinter being out, it does give Rapid the open door to compete for P4. Well, he will take P4. Halsey, good finish there would mean that he's now securing that gap with Iceman Walker. Ian would have jumped Iceman Walker, so he'll be getting P7. So very nicely done. Jack.
Yes, mate.
Fair race.
It was the best I could hope for, to be honest.
A P6 finish is a good race. You kept it clean. Oh, well, when I say kept it clean, you kept it on track. You didn't make any significant errors.
I did.
No. Not significant enough to where you've lost a lot of positions.
I lost one to Ian. My whole rig went forwards, and I couldn't feel my brake. I couldn't touch my brake. Literally nothing. Went into a braking zone, broke. It all went forwards, and then went over. And then I was like, shit, I had to sit forward in my seat just to get my brake to slow down so I don't hit a wall. Lost it to Ian. I had to fix it, or I wouldn't have finished the race. So obviously, had to fix that. And then obviously, I said I'll go for the fastest lap. And then what happens? No headset music. So I couldn't hear my gears, couldn't hear anything. And I lost the fastest lap by about 3/10 in the end.
Yeah,
but overall, it was a very decent result.
Yeah, it was very decent. I was gutted I missed the overtake. I was so focused up because at that point we had 3 battles on track. So we had yourself with Ian. We had the battle for Ian's teammate against Tom up at P1, P2, and we also had Jay Hartnell going wheel to wheel with Halsey. So some good battles up and down, and I wasn't expecting battles. But I think everybody who finishes deserves kudos for finishing the race. Unfortunate for some drivers like James. Now James getting DNF and does open the battle for P2.
I slip into P2, but the championship hopes is still on. It's still on. So I think by my calculations, I should be about 26 points off Tom.
So, all right. How many points do you get from this race?
So I finished P6, so I should be getting... Hold
15?
on. No, I think it's 16. 15 for P60, yeah. So 15.
So 15. So you end up on 216. Right. Did you get any warnings?
No, I got no warnings. I'll be putting that in.
So that'll be 221.
No, Tom got 5 as well because he didn't get any warnings.
Yeah. So it'd be like 2. Yeah, you'll get 5. So he gets 30 points. No, he doesn't. He gets 25
That'd be
points.
35. No, he get 35 because he won the race. He got 5 for his turning up to Monaco, and he also got 5 for no warnings.
So that's 30 points.
Yeah, 30 points.
So he'll be on 252.
Yeah, I would be 26 points behind that.
Yeah. So if Tom doesn't turn up, you need to get the win. fastest lap and a completely clean race to join points, and then it'll go down to how many
No,
wins.
because it's double points.
Is it double points?
It's double points for the final race.
Oh, mate,
so
I never
need to outscore Tom by 26 points. So for me to win the title, I need to win the race. I need to get the 40 points, and I need my 5 for my warnings as well.
So you need the 45 points
to make it 45 points. I don't know if you get double. Obviously, it should be double points, so I should get 10 theoretically.
I don't think. No. I think the 5 points is just 5 points.
It's just 5
separate.
points.
It'll be
So
yeah,
where Tom needs to come then is about 10th place.
You'll get 20 points then. So no, you want them less than that.
No, I want him less than that, don't I?
Yeah, you need them to come
bottom
15th.
half of the points.
you need them to come 15th.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, that's going to be a tall order. So, are you going to pay? Are you going to pay someone to take him out?
I said to Rapid this race, yeah. I was like, right, I'll give you £45, yeah, if you take out Tom and James. James did that himself. I am here, Rapid. I am here. Like 16 seconds. I had a fuel issue, buddy. I put way too less fuel in the board. So obviously I started saving my fuel and everything. No, Rapid's in my stream. I was like, why did I pull away from you 16 seconds? I was saving fuel.
You bloody holding me up, that's what you're doing.
I'm not gonna lie, I was holding you up, and then my wheel went forward, and then you got past me. Like, my whole setup pushed forward, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, well, I've lost this now, I might as well go for the fastest lap. No music in my fucking earphones either for that. So I've lost out on an extra point there.
I'll be honest.
At the end of the day.
I'll be honest though, but your little battle at the end, when I was watching it, Ian, you were quicker, but you had no chance of getting past him whatsoever.
I know, mate. Like, his traction at the final corner is like just superior to mine. Even as a DRS, with the DRS, I couldn't get anywhere near.
No, he just had that corner, and I was watching. You could see that you were trying a slightly different entry angles to see what you could get.
Yeah.
But the thing is that what you were doing, and even though you might have got a better exit speed, you were compromising so much on the entrance angle that you were letting the gap open up.
Yeah.
So when you did, you got to do everything you could. But I've got to tell you something now. Caught on stream, Lil Beaver versus Rapid.
I was sat right behind that as well.
You know what? I have not seen someone get so frustrated but stay clean as much as Rapid did.
You should have heard Rapid in my headset as he was stuck behind him. It's like
it was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Yeah, right. I'll end the stream here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys Monday for Spa-Francorchamps. No, Zandvoort, sorry. We're at Zandvoort. I do apologise, we're at Zandvoort. My bad, see you then.
Yeah, Rapid was going mental in my ears.
Oh, but I could understand that. Like, I was watching it, and you could see like there was moments there. There's no point put it in really, but there's moments that Rapid could go. You what? Get him, Joe. Penalise.
Hold on a minute. James gets 5 World Drivers title points removed from him because he pit and quit, didn't he?
Did he pit and quit?
Yeah.
James.
I didn't know he pit and quit.
Yeah, oh, yes, he did.
James pit and quit.
James pit and quit.
So he gets -5, but does he still get the 5 for turning up to Monaco?
Yes.
So he doesn't get any points whatsoever.
Actually,
it just cancels out.
It does
speak about it.
I'll have to just double check the rules for it and see if we've had to complete a certain percent.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he completed much more than 5-10 laps.
It wasn't much.
It wasn't a lot of laps.
It was quite early on. He was the first person to retire.
Yeah, he was.
So, if James doesn't get any points for this race and he doesn't get his 5, he's going to have 5 removed from him anyways, which would put him on 210. And obviously, Tom, with obviously the win, would go to 242, plus the extra 5 would be 248. If my maths are correct, yeah?
No.
Because it's 20 points for a win.
Right.
Correct.
So go to 248 with James on 210.
No, he's
So
on
he's
two.
30.
He's on 222 now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on 222 now.
So add
So,
20. Add 20.
Yeah.
Then add
242.
5. Then add 5.
248.
No.
247.
247.
Well done. Now you can do maths.
I can't do. No, did he not get the fastest lap?
No.
I don't know who got it.
No, he didn't.
No.
No,
Who
it was
won? Who won?
Tom won. Joe Royal got the fastest lap. Because he beat you by 3.5 tenths
Yeah,
for the fastest lap. Right.
Who got second?
Joe Royal. And he was so close to getting first. If he
No,
got
WR Vettel comes second, then Joe.
Oh yeah, because of penalty. Because of penalty, yeah, penalty wise, yeah. Sorry. So yeah, that was Ian. Well done, mate, for P5.
No, fucking over the moon,
Did you
mate.
did you clean your nosebleed like? Because you're too far high up, like.
Mate, I like driving that track.
Do you know what, mate? The fact if it had places where you can make an overtake, that track would be amazing.
Yep.
That is the only issue with that track. There's nowhere to overtake, and
There's one place and one place only you can really overtake, and I was defending it like fuck.
Going into the final corner.
No, no. You got one at Raskas, and I was just defending that inside line like fuck. I wasn't going to let you pass.
Yeah, you can't really overtake a Raskas unless someone screws up.
Exactly.
Which one's Raskas?
And then
the second to last corner.
Second to last corner.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
You've got one coming out the tunnel, but you've got to be really, really brave on the brakes.
And
that's the only places where you've really got it.
Yeah,
and probably turn one as well.
I'll be honest. When you watch the stream, watch what Vettel does when he's trying to get back up through the places after the pit stops, the final pit stops.
Rapid said Rapid wasn't happy about him.
No, yeah, he was nudging Rapid through the Grand Hotel hairpin, trying to nudge him off, and then it was, I wouldn't say it's a dive bomb because it was calculated, but it was hyper aggressive.
I've got a report on Rapid anyway.
Oh, what's Rapid done?
I went down the inside at turn 1 and he forced me completely off the track. He left me no space.
I'd let that go, you know. Put kids in the place. Kids need to be put in their place. I'm joking. I didn't see it, so I can't comment.
Cool.
Alright, guys, I am going to wrap this up here because I'll be honest, I've been working so hard today, I'm absolutely shattered, so I need to get my head down. So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I do apologise that we had a technical issue with the lobby, so I couldn't get out the pause menu.
Because Ian was hosting it, we also got another wet race.
Right. So yes, with that technical issue, I do apologise that the stream has been put in 2 parts. But guys, as I said every week now, these races and the prizes the drivers get is not possible without the sponsorships from JL Crafter for the unique, bespoke little items. And remember, guys, it's Mother's Day this weekend, so try and get it in. There's Easter coming up, so there'll be something on there to have a look for that. And then obviously we've got the other 2 guys who do sponsor, which is a takeoff photography for your aerial photographic needs. So have a look at them, guys, and we'll see you next week. And where is our last race of the season?
Abu Dhabi.
Happy dabby doo.
Okay, so guys, you will see that race through everybody else's stream because I am not commentating on that race.
Are you not there?
I will be there, but I hate it.
Oh, okay. But you hate that track?
I thought it's the second worst track in the whole F1 calendar. There's nothing creative about it whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
And if you're on the stream next week, you'll hear the rant.
Yeah.
I completely disagree. I must say.
I like the track. I think it's a good track to race.
The only reason why you like it is because I can drive this track. I can get round the corners. It's a horrible track. Where's the elevation? Where's the imaginative corners?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. There is only one place, and actually one place actually like in the track. I mean, I do quite like the back straight going into that bloody really. When I mean a really fucking 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle hairpin into another 90. That is the only good thing about that track. You've got the two banked corners,
Oh,
but
this
it's
is-
just not worth. There's nothing else.
Right. Right, boys, I'm off. I will see you next week. Oh, and Jack.